Hey, my Liptons. So, child, the saga continues. The saga continues. The saga continues. This at this point, I think that the title of my video, when I post this video on my YouTube channel, is going to be "Doomed from the Start." Okay, it's gonna be doomed from the start, and I'm gonna say I was right towards the latter part of that sentence because am I gonna get an apology from some of the Holly stands? Am I going to get an apology for some of the? And it's not all of them. I'm talking about the ones that be on YouTube and stuff like that. Because when I did my videos about like a year ago, 2 years ago, when the Little Mermaid came out, you know, and I was discussing, mind you, I wasn't even like I was speaking about this as a casual fan. Like I wasn't even speaking as a stan because like I never followed DDG, never followed his YouTube career. And I started to really get hooked on Halle when she really got this Little Mermaid when she was casted the first time, which was like maybe 5 or 6 years ago. And I was like, okay, Halle, like this is your moment. You're very talented. You can sing. Now's the perfect moment to seize this moment and reach for the stars. And when she got with this man, if you won't even call him a man at this point, because the way some of the receipts, the alleged receipts, I'm gonna say that allegedly, that this lady from Twitter, who claims to be a former DDG fan, DDG stan, and DDG created a whole group chat with his fans bashing Halle, bashing like to me. It shows that I'm, first of all, I'm vindicated as someone that, you know, has been in the trenches at this point. So many people, not just me, but like so many people have been saying, Halle, like, DDG's not good for your image. We don't think he's good for you. Like, da da da. I was dragged on YouTube. Some of her fans, when she came out preggers and stuff like that, I did my shorts videos. Her fans were not feeling it. I was dragged. They told me to mind my business. I don't know what I'm talking about. This is her life. Da 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 da. And now I guess the chickens are coming home to roost. Okay? They've been coming home to roost. I guess they've been coming home to roost from the beginning, really. So, this is what, okay. So last night, right? I was having a hard time sleeping. I was just like on my phone, blah, blah, blah. So, I came across this. So, here, hold on. This is my YouTube channel. So, this is the woman, all right, Antisocial back, sorry. She, this is her Twitter account, okay? And I'm gonna, give her the credit. I'm gonna give her all the credit. So this is the space that she created yesterday. Now, first of all, I was just like, first of all, 4 hours and 28 minutes, sis. This is too much. This is too much. I'm gonna listen to the first half, and I'm gonna like the first maybe 31 hour minute, and then I'm gonna let the fans in the comments break it down and put it in bullet points, and then I'll discuss it. I'll screenshot the receipts that you gave, and that's it. So she was basically exposing the situation that's going on with DDG and Halle. So I wrote some notes too. Okay. So these are my notes, and I'm gonna get to the alleged receipts. And of course, I have to say allegedly because, like, even though yes, DDG's icon and that stuff is there, but like it has to be like confirmed from him or from Halle that this is true. So all right. So the Antisocial back, she was apparently, I guess she was following DDG, or like DDG. She liked him at one point, and she was a fan of him. So she says that DDG created a group chat 2 years ago, back in 2022, which was now maybe 3 years ago, because we're in 2025. So like, yeah. And so she said he created a group chat in 2022 for the fans, and she was one of those people that entered the group chat. And it was solely for like his stance, like his hardcore stance, okay? And he said that the group chat was just him and his stance. Like he would kick out anybody that he felt like in the group chat was like, I don't know, like leaking or like leaking information, blah blah blah. So he kept it very small. Like she said that like it was like maybe like 33 people in that group chat, and she was one of those people. And apparently her friend Jojo, who's also in that Twitter Spaces, she also came on and she also dropped some receipts and some screenshots that she was also in it too. And like Jojo basically is the one that's backing Antisocial back up, basically. So what she says is that that DDG was like at one point obsessed with like Coi Leray, and she makes a lot of like, she alludes to the fact that like Coi Leray and DDG had like a fling or something. She alludes to it, so I'm gonna say allegedly. So she says that like him and Coi Leray, like he had an obsession with Coi Leray, like he really really liked her. So then, she goes on to say that the relationship between Halle and DDG was on and off from the start, and that DDG was very paranoid about Halle because he felt like Halle, and I'm gonna get to that part towards the end. And then Antisocial Back also alludes to Bia and DDG messing around. So I'm gonna say allegedly for that one too, because she's alluding to it. Like she's alluding to the Coi Leray and Bia piece, saying that he had a thing with Bia and Coi Leray. But she does say that like when she was alluding to Bia and DDG messing around, it was during the time that Halle and DDG were broken up. So I'm like, okay, like I can't really hold that against him if they weren't together. But then she says that like after he messed around with Bia, he went straight back to Halle again. Okay, so then she says that like DDG basically cheated on Halle, allegedly. DDG basically cheated on Halle the whole pregnancy. The whole pregnancy he was outside. Like the whole pregnancy, like he was just smashing girls raw, basically is what she was saying. And then she also says that like his mother knows everything, which honestly I'm not surprised, because it's like, it's no shade with some of these moms. Y'all be coddling your sons. Y'all don't like to tell them the truth. Y'all don't like to set them straight. Y'all don't like to whip their ass. So it's just like, I'm not shocked that like this, his mother knew everything or was like enabling everything or whatever. So she claims that DDG's mother knows everything. And this is the part where I was just like, DDG's an idiot. She says that DDG thought that Halle was cheating and was insecure about her closeness or her close friendship, like her friendship with Jonah Harder King, her co-star for The Little Mermaid. So I was like, first of all, and this just shows like how stupid and how much of a guilty conscience he has, if this is true. But then again, it's like I can also believe it, because I remember there was time, of course, like if you look back, I mean, I would say like this is the area and the time maybe when The Little Mermaid came out, and I was like, yo, like DDG's doing too much. He's tweeting. He's making these weird TikToks about Jonah. Like it's weird. And then I remember I also did a video about DDG creating a whole I don't know, like a different account trolling Jonah. So this part I can definitely believe. But it's stupid because it's like, sir, like you're the one that's cheating, and now you're paranoid that your girl might be cheating. It's his guilty conscience. That's just what it is. And the last part here that I wrote on my notes, DDG and Halle were doomed from the start. Yeah. So that was from the beginning. So let's get to these receipts. Let's get to these receipts. And like I said, this is from Antisocial Back. Okay. Hold on, let me see. Let's get to these receipts. Okay, so these are some of the key points. I got this from one of the Twitter users and stuff. So they say here. DDG cheated and slept with every girl he's been seen with while Halle was pregnant. Halle and DDG has been on and off for a while, but got back together when Halle found out she was pregnant. DDG started treating Halle right when she was pregnant. He cheated on Halle multiple times. He's in a group chat with his fans talking ish. How do you even do that? Like, how do you even create a group chat with your fans talking ish about the mother of your child? Like, how does that even... Anyway. But then again, it just shows you who he is as a person, as a human being. He called, and then this part was like, what? He called chloebailey, Halle's older sister. He called chloebailey the B word. Came on stream to play victim because she created boundaries and refused to allow him to come to her house unannounced. Okay, so that video that he did, 2 days ago, the day before, where I discussed it, like, apparently he didn't even call, like, to say, hey, I'm coming over to get the baby. Like, apparently, like, he just showed up, and it's just like, you can't do that. Like, if we're not together, you need to call me before you come to the house. Come to my house, as a matter of fact. Like, this is not your property. All right, so these are some of the alleged screenshots from Antisocial back. So she's saying this is from the group chat. So she says here, so this DDG, people don't even know the real. I'm just out here taking the fall for none. That white boy, Jonah, gonna be non-existent in 2 months, max. They care about me. LOL, they'll pair her up with anybody as long as it ain't me. So basically saying that, like, I don't know, like maybe Disney or like her PR is gonna like try to pair up with someone that has more of a better image than him for PR. So he's basically thinking that like, oh, Jonah's gonna be that person. I'm gonna get so reckless with these hoes. I kind of wish I wasn't effing everything in the past, because now I can't work with certain people without worrying about her tripping. Talking about Halle. Okay, so this is the Antisocial Black. She says, and this DDG's comment, I got so many girls hitting me up. I knew that stinky coochie line will make the girls like me again. Such a naughty girl. I remember when he tweeted that back at the Little Mermaid premiere. So this is what some of his fans, I think these are his fans in the group chat, and what they were saying when he was there. N-word said, I want icespice, then got his B pregnant. Talking about Halle. She wears nothing but baggy clothes. You know, blood was capping. N-word was next to her telling us he was single. I swear I can't do nothing no more. I just want to lay in Halle's arms and sleep. You see, like the Jekyll and Hyde thing here. It's like, oh, I'm miserable. I'm tired. I don't want to be, I want to be outside. I want to be doing what I want to do. But she was tripping. But now it says, I just want to lay in Halle's arms and sleep all day. It's like Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. Yeah. So those are the, because she was giving a lot of screenshots. Y'all guys can go to her page and find the screenshots there. Okay, so hold on. I also shared this. I don't want this video to be too long. That's why I don't want it. So I also shared this on my Twitter. I shared this because I also wanted to add some of this. So it says here, between February/March of 2023, when some of her first solo magazines came out, he randomly tweeted that Halle's with him because he has a mean penis. Okay. He will later in his group chat with fans say that Halle's gonna have the biggest year of her career, and that he would need to work on his own career when they're going through a rough patch in their relationship. He cheated. Okay, so this is okay. Y'all can read this for yourselves. Okay, so they're saying that this is the alleged group chat. He will later be exposed for cheating on Halle with Ruby while they were... And I remember this. This is when I was dragging him and I was telling Halle, please leave him, please leave him. Okay. Like, the fact that she didn't leave him after this was just like, girl, like the red flags. All right, so these are some of the thing. In 2023, Halle went to Rock Nation brunch. He would randomly imply that she cheated on him in the group chat with his fans. Like, how do you get with someone like this? Like, to me, and then I remember this, during the Little Mermaid premiere, he made a burner account. Yeah, and I discussed this in my channel. Y'all guys can go back to, by the way, like, if y'all gonna want to go watch the old videos that I did about Halle, now they have a search bar on my YouTube channel where any specific celebrity or topic, just type it in on that search bar and it will pop up immediately. I think I did about like maybe 4 or 5 videos at the time, like 2 years ago, discussing this whole situation. So yeah, he created a whole burning account trolling Jonah, and then I was just like, girl, like, like, break up. He would also talk about Jonah in his group chats. Yeah, so this I already showed y'all this. While Halle was already 3 months pregnant, he would put out a song expressing his own insecurity. And I discussed this too in the past. Y'all guys can go back to my old videos. In the same month, while Halle was pregnant, he cheated on her yet again in his DMs. And he said all this publicly. It's not like he was hiding it. That's the part that it's like, I didn't even have to be in the group chat for me to get this info. Yeah, he allowed his friends to call her B. Yeah. So these are the areas where these are the receipts that I have. He posted himself in 2023. All right. So this is the part where he's talking about chloebailey. And I think after this, I'm going to go back to my video because I want to end this video because I'm kind of getting tired. Chloe caught on to his cheating as well as Sky. I think Sky Jackson is who he's talking about. Chloe and Halle's, the older sister and their moms. So every time Halle and DDG fought, he would send his fans to attack Chloe. It's alleged that he called Chloe a B word, which isn't surprising considering he would joke about her publicly. Okay, so these are some of the tweets. These are some of the tweets, and apparently he was condoning this behavior. Alright, so DDG was live with his friends when one decided to joke about Chloe's album flopping, and he didn't defend his quote-unquote girlfriend, sister-in-law, whatever. I don't even know what that is. Okay, so these are just some of the ending tweets.
Well, he wanted ice. DDG wanted ice. Well, he wanted ice. He wanted ice. And y'all, he used to talk. He used to talk crazy about him and Halle's sex life to strangers. Yeah, he did. Strangers. And y'all, we wanted to expose him so many times. It's not because we wanted to just be like dick riding, dick eating fucking fans. No, we wanted to.
Okay. Though he said they broke up peacefully a few days before when Halle was supposed to perform at Kamala Harris's fundraiser, he tweeted, "What happens in the dark will come to light." Okay. All right, so and I remember I was like, I low-key believe DDG, but they're saying that like he's talking about he hasn't seen Halo in a while, but like they said it was like just a few days before and the day after. So I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna change my So then this is the situation when she tweeted about. But then anyway. Okay, so this is really long. All right, so yeah, if y'all wanna finish the thread, I reposted it. I quote tweeted it on my Twitter. Does my Twitter account? Y'all guys can go there and check it out. But here's my thing. Let me get them off the screen. we can, as like, this is so unfortunate. And maybe Hallie has low self-esteem. That's really what it's giving me, because for this relationship to be doomed from the start, y'all guys were having issues from the start, the first year, and you still continue. Hallie now, the more I'm seeing all these screenshots, the screen recordings, the tweets that DDG was saying, to me, it looks like Hallie thought that her maybe, and this is my own opinion, her having a baby, her being pregnant was going to change him. That's just how I feel. I think that I genuinely feel like she thought that maybe her having this baby was going to change him, make him a better person. They think that, children are beautiful and gracious and miracles from God. So it's like she feels like, you know what, this is gonna really, really change our relationship, and this is gonna like help our relationship. He's gonna stop cheating. He's gonna stop talking about me in group chats. And now the situation has only gotten worse. And it's just like, it's giving low self-esteem. It's giving low self-esteem, low, her self-worth is like in the gutter, because you allowed this man child to get you pregnant, knowing that y'all were having children, y'all were having issues from the beginning of your relationship. And not only that, during the midst of your premiere of the biggest movie of your life. And actually, at this point, I actually think it might be the last. Well, then again, I could be wrong. Hopefully I'm wrong. So, when you have people like me and others who came onto this channel during the press run of this Little Mermaid premiere, and I'm like, girl, like, what's going on? Like, the boyfriend is acting ridiculous. Like, what is happening right now? To me, it seems like, well, one, I think that she was actually pregnant during the Little Mermaid premiere, during the Little Mermaid run, which was just like, why would you, like, to me, someone said this on Twitter. No, I said this, as a matter of fact. Because now people are talking about some foreshadowing and Hallie and Jonah. And it's like, listen, I said it would definitely help her image, because DVD is doing a number on it right now. And it's true. If we're going to be honest, DDG has completely hurt Hallie's image. And if anything too, she also hurt her image. She hurt her image getting with a attention-seeking streamer boy guy. She hurt her image when she got pregnant out of wedlock. We just gonna listen. I know there are a lot of people that are not gonna like that. Shout out to the single moms. Shout out to the mothers that be hustling. I get it, but she hurt her image by doing that. You don't like. If we're gonna be honest, it looks crazy for anybody. Women, like you coming out with a princess Disney, kid friendly movie, and then boom, you're pregnant out of wedlock. That hurts your image. We're just gonna have to be honest about that. And that's what I was trying to say. And people, her fans, especially the ones on YouTube, they were dragging me. Like, they were really going in on me about it. And I was like, yo, like, if I can see the signs, and I wasn't even in your relationship, I was not in any DDG group chats. If I saw those signs from outside the fishbowl, clearly Hallie knew exactly who DDG was. And this is the part where it's like, I feel bad for her, because it's like, in a way too, it's like, listen, I get it. Like, we all go through these like low self-esteem, low self-worth phases in our lives, insecurities about ourselves. I'm not going to sit here and act as if I haven't been through that as well. But it's like, but then again, too, like, but then it was also embedded in me about my morals as well. So it's like, girl, and then, I don't know. And then Hallie comes across very churchy too. So I'm just like, girl, I know in the church that like, it's no shade, but it's like, girl, you clearly saw this man for who he is, and you thought that getting pregnant, you having a baby was gonna help solve your problems and only make situations worse. Really, what you should have done, He should have been a quick little 5-second, not even a relationship, a fling. A cute little 5-second fling. Once I got this Little Mermaid role, bye. Yeah, you're not gonna be out here hurting my. And then I remember he did a video, the video that he did yesterday or 2 days ago, where he was just like, "Oh, I helped her protect her golden image," and I'm like, "No, you didn't." When he was exposing her about her not seeing the child, and I'm like, "No, you did not. You didn't help. You hurt her image." So it's just like, and it's crazy because it's like, in a way, hopefully, this, fan, shout out to her, shout out to Antisocial back. Hopefully this fan, but the fact that too, it's not like Antisocial back, like, you held this on for 2 years. Like, you were really in this incels, in this misogynistic man's group chat for 2 years, and this is what he was saying, and you didn't say nothing until now. But then again, maybe she got fed up because of what DDG was doing, trying to make it seem as if Halle was like a bitter baby mama, blah, 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 blah. And I genuinely think that maybe Halle wanted this to work. Like, I think she wanted the co-parenting relationship to work, and maybe in the future they would have got back together. But clearly, at this point, like, if she goes back to this man after this, especially after all the information, like, we really got bits and pieces in the past about the relationship. And I talked about it on the channel. But if you get back with him after this, sis, I'm not going to lie to you. I mean, I kind of stopped feeling bad for her, even though most of her fans still don't. But, like, when you do clownery, the clown comes back to bite. Shout out to Monique. So, to me, I just feel like the best option at this point for these two is to go, and I said this when DDG was speaking on Halle 2 days ago. Go to court. I know, DDG was saying he doesn't like that. He doesn't like getting middlemen. Go to court, because clearly there's a toxic this relationship was toxic from the beginning. Go to court, get the custody agreements, joint custody, whatever. But then again, I don't know, because Antisocial Black also, alleged that DDG be smoking weed and, I don't know, like, shooting people with fentanyl and stuff like that in his house. I don't know what this is, allegedly. So if that's the case and Halle knows this, she might have a better chance of getting sole custody at this point, primary custody of Halo. Both of them need to go to court. Both of them need to handle this in the courts. If anything, if these screenshots are true, this might actually help Halle, as a matter of fact, getting maybe like majority of the custody, if I'm going to be honest. And I'm not saying DDG doesn't love his son, but it's like, listen, like, if you out here smoking weed and shooting people with fentanyl and stuff like that, I'm sorry, it shouldn't be funny. If you just running rampant in your house like that, like, sir, I don't know. But then again, this is who Halle chose to be her baby daddy. This we also got to remember this too. Halle is not a baby, okay? Halle is a grown woman. This is who she chose to lay down with and have him impregnate her. So it's like, at a certain point, like, we also got to hold these women accountable for being stupid when the signs were there. You know what I mean? I don't know. Anyway, y'all guys, tell me what you guys think in the comment section. Y'all talking about, she should get with Jonah. I don't think Jonah wants any parts. I don't think Jonah, and plus, isn't he in a relationship? Like, the Antisocial Back also said that, like, when Halle and Jonah were, like, being super friendly, being nice to each other, like, that DDG went to go follow Jonah's girlfriend, because he also has a girlfriend or something. So I'm like, listen, even if Jonah breaks up with his girlfriend or whatever, I just don't see it. Like, I don't think Jonah wants any parts. Like, he's probably looking at Halle. Like, I mean, maybe he's not following too closely, but I think people are gonna tell him, like, girl, like, sir, like, Halle got all this going on. Her baby daddy's crazy. Like, he be on the internet. He be talking internet. Like, I don't think Jonah wants any parts of this at all. Sorry, y'all. Like, even though I loved Little Mermaid and I thought that their chemistry was really good, I'm sorry, y'all. Like, I don't see it. I'm sorry. Not right now. Not at all, really. But then again, we never know. We can see. Y'all highly stands are speaking it into existence. But yeah. You guys tell me what you guys think in the comment section below. Please like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Let's get up to 1,000 subscribers. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.